What's good with it, YouTube world? It's Coffee back again, man. Y'all know we got some hip-hop news. As always, we cover a lot over here, but just pretty much strictly hip-hop on this one. So smash them buttons, but let's get it. And first in the news, I don't know if you guys saw this, right? Rick Ross, the big boss, Ricky Rozay, he's been in the news lately, right? He's getting into firemen and all kinds of other ish, but he needs to keep his businesses in investments that he already has in order, because we know Rick Ross is all about that wing stop, right? Lemon pepper wings and all that. And this is real foul and fucked up. But I need to know if y'all think that Rick Ross needs to be held accountable for this, right? Because he does own these wing stops, but he, I don't believe he's involved in the day-to-day. But then again, being the owner, does he need to be more involved? Like, what do y'all think? Is this his fault at all? Basically, what's going on is in Mississippi, the cats running the Wingstop, I guess, are Rozay's family, and they got in big trouble because they were basically docking motherfuckers' paychecks for all kinds of flunkery, right? To the point that they were making below minimum wage, below $7 an hour. I don't even know what the minimum wage is in Mississippi, man. I'll tell you, it's a trip when you move from one state to another, and the minimum wage is way different. The whole economics, cost of living and everything is different. It's wild, you know what I mean? But anyways, it's Wingstop. These cats, I believe, are making minimum wage as is. And, they were doing all this ish and pulling out like safety training money. Like, what kind of safety training you're gonna get at Wingstop? But they were having them do classes, I guess, and pulling money out their check, charging them for uniforms, all kinds of ish that was against the law. And you might be like, oh man, I mean, it's still BS, but I want you to truly understand the magnitude of this. The labor board, or whoever got involved in this situation, ended up taking over $60,000 back from the business to dispense out to these employees. I believe this was at 5 different wing stops ran by Rick Ross' family. The total was above 60,000, and it was over 240 employees. Ain't that fucking crazy? Like, come on, man. Cats is trying to grind away. I mean, it is what it is. You always got to try to advance your life and get a better job, whatever you got to do. But still, just because cats is working for minimum wage don't mean that you could just go rob them, beat them in the head. You know what I mean? Like, comment if you guys ever been through a situation like this. I swear, y'all, one state I lived in, the labor board was on it. Employers couldn't get away with nothing. But I lived in a whole nother state where I got beat in the head for like over $500 on the books. Never got my check, man. And there wasn't really nothing they were going to do about it. I guess it depends what state you're in.
Well, we were speaking about Prodigy.
Right.
And the first bulletproof truck I've ever gotten into was Prodigy's truck.
Yeah.
He had the Sirius, it was like a Suburban or something like that.
He got arrested. He was going down a one-way in that motherfucker.
Yeah, he got arrested in the bulletproof truck with the gun in the car. And what's interesting is that we interviewed him back in the day, and what he said is that when the cops arrested him,
they wanted him to plant the gun on 50. And,
exactly.
Different police started pulling me out my cell. The arresting officers, the ATF, different detectives from that precinct. And, the first ones that pulled me out my cell, they asked me if I can help them solve crime. They do this to everybody.
Real quick, man, you hear that clip there, Yayo did another Vlad TV interview, and they're talking about the legend, R.I.P. to Prodigy. It's still crazy that he's gone, man. And it's still crazy the way that he passed, man. Choking on an egg in the hospital. It just didn't add up, man. But anyways, you heard what Yayo was talking about. As everyone knows, Prodigy, after the fame, after he was getting it, ended up having to go do a prison bid behind a gun charge. And I didn't know he was the first with the bulletproof car. I guess maybe 50 got that from Prodigy. I don't know. But when he got bagged up, he claims, the police wanted him to plant a gun on 50. That's wild, man. The hip-hop police seem to be after 50 Cent. And it's interesting, man, with that Supreme Team documentary out, and Murder Inc. and everything is a part of that, a big part of the story. And, they've always alleged that Fifth was a rat. There's never been any paperwork. I've at times myself theorized that things did seem kind of funny style, but nothing to ever, prove that 50 did cooperate. Like, comment and let me know if you guys think he did or not. But it seems the hip hop police wanted him. They wanted Fifth behind bars. That ish is crazy, man. I gotta go check that Yayo interview out. Real quick update on AntonioBrown. Me personally, I don't like AntonioBrown's music. I think it's buns. I didn't even know. I guess he played Rolling Loud and created some kind of dance, and the media's like, yo, do you guys think people in the NFL are gonna do the viral dance that AB created? I'm like, I don't know if, like, maybe. Y'all think we could see that? Some wide receivers doing AB's dance? I don't know. But it was crazy when he first ran off that field, versus the Jets in New York. Quit the NFL, essentially, you know what I mean? He was everywhere. He had all kinds of appearances lined up. He dropped a song that very night. He got with DJ Clue. He was linking up with OnlyFans chicks. He was linking up with Whack 100, The Game. He was all over, but one cat that he did link up with was Kanye West. And if y'all don't remember, we saw him and Ye together at the Super Bowl, and they announced that AB is president of Donda Sports. I don't know exactly what that position entails or what we're going to see from it, but AB just put up this update here where he shared a picture of him and Ye, and it says, I done link with Ye, they done flucked up, Rose Gold, AP bust up, put that ish on, do your dance, AB. So I don't know what we're going to see from AB with this whole Donda position. It seems he's still trying to intrigue the people with cryptic tweets like this, like there's something big coming. Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But let me know if you've been feeling any of the music AB put out, and let me know if, like, has Donda Sports ever done anything? Like, I truly don't know. I'm asking. And if they haven't, do you think they're gonna? Like, what is this whole presidential position about? You know what I'm saying? I bet you it pays good, though. So, shout out to AB getting that bag.
Actually, I had Rock City. I remember playing it for Marshall, and I had, like, a reference on there where I'm going, Rock City, chicka, 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 come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, just doing, like, a reference. I think me, you, and him were at the Hamptons one time.
And, yeah, yes, we were at the house in the Hamptons. Yeah, you guys came out one time. I remember that.
Bro, we
you had a show. I think Marshall had a show out there.
Yeah.
Joe IE had a bag, and Marshall came out to the Hamptons for the bag.
Yeah. So we were sitting in the car, and I just remember you going, come on and rock with me.
I wrote it!
Yeah.
I never got credit either. I wrote it.
Oh, man.
There's
you
proof.
You sure did, bro.
I wasn't even going to bring it up.
All right, man, and to close things out, you heard that clip there. That was Royce the 5'9" and Paul Rosenberg. Y'all know Eminem's manager, who also was a big part of running Shady Records and for a while was running Def Jam, but stepped down from that position. You know what I'm saying? But Royce and Paul did this Curtain Call 2 podcast. It was a series of podcasts leading up to the release of Eminem's Curtain Call 2. But it's like wild to me. Why didn't they have M be a part of the podcast? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know M's a bit of a recluse. He's always in the cut doing him or whatever. But I mean, if they're going to, like, do this specialty series, how they not going to have M? You know what I mean? I don't know. But anyways, they were talking about this track way back in '02. Y'all remember that Rock City? You heard him where it's like, come on the block with me. Come and rock with me. And I think shortly after that is when we kind of seen M and Royce's relationship get damaged a bit. The beef with D12 and everything like that. M and Royce really never dissed each other. They both took minor shots at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, Royce was talking about, what'd he say? I'm sick of hearing Eminem say he ain't speaking to me like I'm one of his hoes or something. Well, how about this? I ain't speaking to you. And then Eminem made some comment about, rhinestones in his bandana or do-rag or whatever, which was a shot at Royce or whatever. They ended up working it out. But this was before that, '02, Royce the 5'9", Rock City album. I believe the plan was Eminem was going to executive produce it. But if I'm not mistaken, I think there was some complications. The album got bootlegged or delayed or something like that. I can't recall whatever ended up happening with it. But were y'all fucking with that song? Do you guys remember that song? You know, M was in the video and everything like that. But that's crazy. Paul Rosenberg wrote the hook. I guess he, you know, knows his ish a little bit. Like, not as far as just being an executive with a label. I guess he can do a little writing. But for real, what I want to know is, are we going to get that Bad Meets Evil 2? You know what I mean? Reportedly, they've supposed to have been working on that thing for a long time. And I can't remember what it was, but there was something within the past few months where Eminem fans and whatnot, as y'all, you know, recall or don't know, I've shared it numerous times on this channel that Eminem fans have noticed like little Easter eggs in tweets and in pictures and stuff like that that's released on social media all the time, and like have figured out when projects were going to drop before they did. You know what I mean? And there was something, I can't recall, I did a video on it that Royce or M tweeted out, maybe it was M, tweeted out that had people thinking that they were hinting at Bad Meets Evil 2. So, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Did y'all like Bad Meets Evil? Does anyone remember the original Bad Meets Evil way back in the day? Like, I'm not just talking about the track on the Slim Shady LP. Also, there was like an EP out there that was under Game Recordings, and it had like 2 girls on the cover, like models or whatever. It had that, if it wasn't for these shrooms, I'd have nothing to chew. If it wasn't for these wrists, I had nothing to, I'm only fucking with you because I got nothing to do. I think Scary Movie was on there maybe. I don't know. It had some heat on there, but let me know if y'all fuck with it. Let me know your favorite Royce album, all that. And that's going to conclude the video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's Coffee. I'm about here. Don't forget to subscribe, stay tuned, but more importantly, join the discussion. Daily videos, music, news, sports, and more. I'm about here, y'all. Peace.